Hey, what's up guys, Nine Toes here, and today I got for you some Conquest Assault gameplay here on Wake Island, but this particular time, not trying to talk about the gameplay. I actually want to open up a discussion on team play and some of the things that blueberries do, don't do, and even sometimes, myself included, are kind of guilty of. But a couple things that I obviously kind of want to point out, and I got to put it on record. I'm not a beast at the game. I'm not the world's greatest. I'm not trying to be, but when I do play, I do try to definitely play to win every time I do log in. So a couple of things that should be noted. First up is spotting, and especially if you're in a vehicle, if you're in a tank, if you're in a helicopter, especially if you're the gunner, as a matter of fact, in a helicopter, where the left controls aren't even being used whatsoever. Spot! That's what the darn thing is there for. Use the back button, use the select button, use the Q on your PC keyboard, whatever the case may be. Use it. If I ever visit any one of you guys and I can visibly read back select or Q, as a matter of fact, at any one of your preferred methods of play, as an example, we're gonna have a problem. It's spotting not only identifies enemy positions, but it also helps illuminate enemy explosives such as claymores, AT mines, things like that. If you are in a position where you can take them out, then take them out. If you can't, someone hopefully will see what you spotted and hopefully take them out, or be advised that they're there, and obviously maneuver around them. Another thing is when you are in the spawn menu, if you will, and you're about to get into a round, realize, of course, your role and what you're going to essentially do, of course, in that map. So, for example, if you're in a close quarter map, maybe that 12x, sniper rifle scope, it may not be the best, method, if you will, in that particular map. So, it's realize that if you're in a vehicle heavy map, as an example, you're going to need support guys to ammo, you're going to need engineers obviously to take out vehicles, and you can probably always use an assault guy to revive. So these are the things, when you are knowing your role, play them obviously to your capability. If you're a recon guy with a P90 as an example, well, odds are if there's a tank or a chopper, there's really not much you can do, but you can spot. But another thing is also recognizing your strengths and your weaknesses. In my particular case, for example, I can't stand jets. I suck at them, so I stay far away from them. Especially when, once again, it is about the win at the end. Now, some are going to argue, hey, man, I bought the game and I can, play this, any which way I want. Yes, you can. If you're a console guy like myself, you've got up to 11 other players on your side of the team that are going to count on you to do these fundamental things, which are, again, spotting and reviving and resupplying and things like that. So, that argument, if you will, is great if you're just playing with your buddies and just having a casual day kind of a thing. But you know what, if you're really going to play, and if you're constantly having a negative KDR because of it, you're doing something wrong. You need to recognize that, as opposed to constantly saying, hey man, what's the game plan? The game plan should always be to win. That should, essentially be it. Kill whoring doesn't always win. It can, and it helps obviously. But if you're in team deathmatch or squad deathmatch, that is all you should do, is obviously kill as much as you possibly can. But in objective play, whether it's conquest or rush, it is about obviously taking down the objectives, or defending objectives, things like that. But if you're making bad decisions constantly, you got to change up how you play the game, and this is how you're going to survive, and how you're of course going to be an essential part of the team and get a lot of points and rank up a lot faster. So but in other words, if you're going to run support and you've always got C4 in your hand and you're going to run towards a tank when you can see them and they can see you, because the long barrel, for example, is pointed at you, you're going to lose 8-9 times out of 10. If you're the last man standing on your squad, if you look obviously in your left hand, bottom left hand of the screen, and you're running around getting knife kills, you're not helping by being a spawn point at that point. You're being selfish. You're not being a team player at all. Take the knife kills. This is coming from someone that has 900 knife kills. Take them when you're pretty sure there's no one around. Kind of a thing. But use your HUD. It's there for a reason. So glance at it. Make certain that take a look around and make certain that there are no claymores, or there aren't enemies spotted near you or what have you. But your eye should be constantly trained to look at it every couple of seconds. Take a look at for example, your squad guys. Make sure that A, they're up, and then B, if they're in trouble, or even C, make sure you're not running all the same squad perk, as an example. But checking your six, constantly is something that shouldn't have to be said. But again, it's got to be said, because not a lot of people, do it. That's the reason why I get 900 knife kills. Checking corners, or when you're breaching a room, things like this. These are the things that once again shouldn't always have to be said, but they're not being done. If you're in a death streak, change your kits, change your tactics. Maybe hang back and throw down health packs or revive or whatever the case may be. Picking up down kits to resupply and take out enemy vehicles. These are the things that it takes to be a team player. So with that said, guys, that's really all I got for you. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you got anything to say down below, obviously. Otherwise, we'll see you on the battlefield.